Welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. And we're going to begin this week by taking a look at ZEBEC. Really, this has been the thing that I've been focusing on over the last week. Really, I've been shilling it time and again as if I was actually being paid. But no, it was just a matter of me just looking at the technical analysis and realizing that, you know what, the next big pump is actually in ZEBEC. And I was saying that this is legitimate information, right? So this was back on the 26th of April. And yeah, I think that so far so good. We've actually had that pump, which is actually result, at least from the time I was posting that, in something like a 56%. And it's looking safe, right? So now the question becomes, what are the next thing that we can anticipate this price chart to do? Because really the project is gaining steam, the community is fantastic, everything is just in the favor of this whole project, and fundamentally speaking also it's looking like it's safe. So in this video we'll just get right into the technical analysis. I'm not going to be talking about anything fundamental here, but of course there are days that we're going to be talking about ZEBEC time and again. What I want you to do right now is, if you're interested in ZEBEC and you want to be seeing more updates on the channel, go ahead, smash the like button, maybe say something in the comment section, give me at least the feedback that this information is very much relevant. And also, before we start, I just want to kindly ask you to help me support the video by delicately tapping the like button. It will tell the YouTube algorithm that yes, this video is short but it's still very much relevant, because it carries like information that is just straight to the point. There is no need to make a 10-15 minute video when you're gonna say something valuable for like only 10% of the time. So if you're also new to the channel, please subscribe and let's get it rolling right here. We are seeing the chart on the daily time frame, and really the thing that we have been talking about time and again is that, look, I was looking at predicting this pump that we are having was very simple, which was the RSI, right? So I was saying that, take a look at this. We have got an easy pattern here, but you see that the RSI is being stuck right around the 50 mark. The moment we're actually breaking that 50 mark here is the moment that you're going to be seeing the price getting more of a release, and it's just going to be shooting towards the upside. That is the thing that we are seeing at this point. I was posting the same thing here when I was saying that watch those daily RSIs, because I think that once that breaks, expect a huge pump. So it's great that we are having that. But now the question becomes, what is going to be next for this price target? Once again, let's refer to the RSI because it's very simple to understand, right? Now take a look at this. Whenever major reversals have happened on ZEBEC, have been the moments where you see the RSI being in overbought territory right there, and you can see corresponding negative price action right there. And you can also see the same thing here, and it's also what you see on the RSI. Then we can also refer to this point here as well. So looking at this, I think one can easily come to the conclusion that, look, this RSI is going to shift into the overbought territory at some point, and that also means that this price will have more juice towards the upside, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, of course, at this point, what we're going to be looking is to see what the top of the range is, because realize that this thing is on a major support. Yes, we can see that. That's good, but we can also see that there is somewhat of a major, range of resistance towards the upside, and the price is looking to approach that range. However, you can also see that there is, resistance that is also on top here. So at this point, we've got two areas of possible rejection, and I'm only saying these things for people who are interested in trading, right? And also, it's not financial advice, but I would actually say that now at this point we have begun approaching the first area of resistance, which is right around, I would say, 0.0015, and this has stopped the price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is going to be the 6th time, right? If the price is going to be stopped and push back a little bit, which I think, again, looking at the RSI, I don't believe that it's over. I think that the price can go for another run. Maybe that's when we're going to be testing the top resistance, as you can see, which is right around 0.021 right there. That's something that is also good. But don't get those rejections to discourage you, because what is happening on a longer time scale is something that is actually very much significant. So look at this here, and you realize, if you're somebody who has been paying attention a little bit in the market, that this is actually an accumulation that has been happening for over a year at this point. So this is, a Wyckoff accumulation pattern, maybe not as clear cut as a textbook Wyckoff accumulation pattern, which you can see right here, but I think we pretty much have all the phases. And I want to believe that, the last dump that we had here was our spring moment, and I believe that the price is going to be pushing above all these two resistance that I just mentioned, the one at 0.0015 as well as the one at 0.02, right? So everything is going to be cleared, in my humble opinion, and from there we're looking for expansion to start hitting this price. Now this brings us to the next question: how high can ZEBEC actually do in a bull market, right? We don't have much in terms of the price action here. Yeah, it's just 1 year of price action. At this point, I think it's a better idea to look at the market cap. Now we see that the market cap is at $100 million. $100 million is not very big, but it's also not very small. I think that this thing can easily do a 10x, and I'm not just saying it can do a 10x because it's the standard in crypto, right? I'm just comparing to other cryptocurrencies who relatively dead, I would say, right? And mind you, we are at the lowest levels of a lot of these cryptocurrencies. Comparing ZEBEC to a $1 billion market cap valuation of EOS, for example, we know that EOS has been dead for a very long time, and I think that at the worst of EOS, ZEBEC can do this. It definitely can do a 10x from now, right? Then we've got things like, Fartcoin. I really hate this one because it's a stupid name, but it is what it is. Still valued at $1 billion in terms of its market cap. So definitely ZEBEC can do something like this. I mean, we also have got things like Quant, which is also related to payments and stuff like that. A payment blockchain just like ZEBEC, and valued at $900 billion. Now, Quant hasn't actually performed well ever since 2022, if I remember correctly. It has just been down. So we are looking at a market valuation of something that has been heading down against a market cap value of something that is headed towards the upside. I think it's something that is very much achievable. Now, this is very much conservative. I know some people are looking for a 20x, for a 50x, a 100x, whatever the case may be. I want to wish everybody the best. But for now, I just happen to think it's very much safe and very, very realistic to expect that 10x, because it can also happen very much quickly. And maybe, who knows, you're going to move from ZEBEC to another one that has got so much potential, and you can do another 10x. So at the end of the day, I mean, you're just compounding your money, and it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Hopefully it's like that. But for now, I think the Wyckoff accumulation pattern is promising. Also, the projects being something that is very much fundamental and logical. I think, the momentum is behind ZEBEC to do something that is fantastic. Let me show you some of the trades that I've been taking and also sharing with my community over there on Discord. And this is our biggest hit of last week, which was Tailcoin. On Monday, we actually got a 4x right there. That was fantastic. Then we also got Supra towards the end of the week, 372%. I was actually posting a lot about it towards the weekend, saying that it was going to be pumping very much strongly. Then we also had Alpaca at 347% and 330% on Jasmine. That's great. 134% on Notcoin, as well as, I would think here, 100% on Popcat. So I think we also had, a few losses, because it's not always sunshines and rainbows. We had Aigo. We also had a loss on our ChemiPay, and it wasn't too good. But I mean, I think you can understand here, you can lose 54%, but you can also be hitting 400, 300%, 200%, whatever the case may be on some of those trades. So if you want to be joining our trading group, feel free to do so via Patreon. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description. But I have to say that if you are only serious about this, because we only have 2 slots left, so if you're not serious and you're going to be taking somebody's space who really needs it, I think it's not really just fair, right? So if you're serious about trading and you really want to learn this whole thing, if you're also new, we have got a fantastic course here, which is up to 42 videos, and it's free, part of the Patreon membership that you have right there. And somebody may be saying that, it's too expensive, I can't do this. It's only $100 per year, not even per month, right? The reason why it says per month in Patreon is because Patreon hasn't just allowed me to charge it like annually. After you have registered, obviously, you can just cancel it, and that's pretty much it. Actually, all the instructions are written there in Patreon, so you'll be able to understand that pretty much easily. We have actually partnered with LBank, and it is a fantastic one, right? So if you happen to go ahead and deposit in your futures account $100, for example, you're going to be getting $50 in terms of like a bonus that you can trade, and also profit off that. Then $500, you're going to be getting a total of $200. Then 800, 100, 150, I'm saying 1,000, 450. So it's much more like an airdrop, right? Of course, you have to pay attention to the rules right here, because if you don't trade that bonus within 7 days, it's just going to be expiring. So go ahead, also check the link that is going to be somewhere there in the description. Go ahead and register with LBank, and you can start trading. Actually, I'm going to be moving my trading to LBank so that I can also claim that bonus by this. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.